Hi. So it's been a while since I've posted on this video. Wow, video channel. So I thought I would post this video here because it's kind of in the middle of being personal and business with a little more personal, so we'll post it here. But this is my second time filming because the first time the microphone didn't work and there was no sound at all. So that was really disappointing when I went to go edit it. So yeah, we are refilming this video. Hopefully you can hear me really well. I do have a small fan going because it is getting hot here in Florida again. Winter is over with, I think. So yeah. But as you can see, I entered into a local fair. It is not my local fair, but it is a fair that allows like 4 or 5 surrounding counties to enter into, and my county was one of them. So I found this out last year and read all the rules and everything and was very much intrigued and wanting to do it. It's free to do. So last year is when I came up with the whole idea for the bag and everything. I do have a couple bags in mind of what I'm calling my movie inspired bags. And so this was the first one. And this one is the first one because last year that movie came out and it was everywhere for a little bit. So that's the bag that I did first. Again, so all of this happened last year, and whatever happened this year was literally the week before I needed to drop it off. So in case you can't tell by the photos what this movie was that inspired the bag, I will tell you, but I only say it once because I don't want to get copyrighted. So this bag was inspired by the movie Beetlejuice. Like I said, last year it came out, came out on demand and everywhere and whatever. It was released on DVD and all that jazz. So, I should just show you the bag. All right. Here we go. Here's the bag. Look at it. I love it. It is one of my favorite bags I have made. I will not lie. So, this right here is waterproof vinyl, or marine vinyl, excuse me, marine vinyl. We have green, purple, as you can see. We have same type of handles, marine vinyl. They are a little longer than normal, probably around 22 inches. I'll have to measure them, but I cut them at 24, and then I have to pin them down. So yeah, probably around 22 now. However, they are big enough so that you can put the bag underneath your arm, which is very much a selling point for my bags, which is why I sell them like that. One, because I personally like that, but also a lot of other women like it as well. So I have sold a couple bags like that because they could put it underneath their arm. So here's what it looks like. Here's the zipper. I really like that zipper. It really sells it as what it is, I feel like. Here's the zipper pull. And now we're gonna look inside. This inside is so fun. I love the inside. I don't know why. It just really sets it off for me. We have a zippered pocket on the inside. And yeah, it's green as well. I really like the green. So I kind of try to use it wherever I could. But yeah. The inside is just so fun. I love it. And the main panel right here is made from, it was hand woven by me on an Ashford knitter's loom. This is made from, I think it's 10/8 or 10 something yarn, in a houndstooth pattern or imitation pattern, something like that. And then we have the candle connectors as well. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I never done it before, so it was really fun to do it with these bright colors so I could see what I was doing. And now on one side of the bag, we have a bag chain that I made. The beads are from a seller who I can't remember at the moment, but they were going out of business, so I don't know if they're still open. But if they are, I will leave them down below. But yeah, as you can see, the beads are on the same seam. This is what it says. And yeah, so it was quite fun making this bag chain because I hadn't been in jewelry in a while, so it's kind of fun to get back into beads a little bit. So yeah, that's the bag, and these are pockets, so you can use the pockets on each side. So yeah, that is the bag, and as you saw in the title, I won across the board, I think. So I got a blue ribbon. I got best in division, and what I enter into is the creative living section of the fair, so that's where I got these. And then I won best of show. So very first time entering, and that's what I got. It was quite a surprise when I came to the fair to, you know, enjoy the fair, but also to see what was going on with the creative living. I wanted to see everyone else's stuff too, so but my bag was hanging right at the entrance of the little square of the creative living section, and just immediate covered in ribbons. Like the whole front of the bag was just covered in ribbons. And I was like, oh my God. So literally was shaking when I saw it. I was just like, oh my God. So like lots of photos, and then I went and looked at everyone else's stuff, and while I was there I was able to talk to a couple people that worked the place, and they were loving my bag. It's like, oh my God, you did such a good job. It is such a good bag. The judges absolutely loved it from the moment they saw it. They just kept talking about it. And it was like, oh my God. Because I'm always kind of this mindset, like I'm a beginner. That's where my mindset is constantly at. And I recently, like last year, I had to start being like, no, you're not a beginner anymore. You're definitely intermediate now. Like you need to start seeing yourself as intermediate. But I always tend to see myself as a beginner. So I am trying to change my mindset a little bit. Like, you know what you're doing. You don't know everything, obviously, but you do know what you're doing now. So you're intermediate. So that's where I'm trying to put my mind. But yeah, I still kind of put myself back as a beginner. So yeah, it was really nice to hear all the good feedback and everything from the people there. And so yeah, it was just kind of a little overwhelming in a good way. Just like, oh my God, people are seeing me. But yeah, it was a good high for the rest of that evening because I was at the fair doing the rides and stuff. So I was just really enjoying myself that evening. So it was a good day, or a good evening anyways. So, so talking about how I made the bag, I probably should show you some video and photos. I did manage to remember to take some of when I was weaving up the centerpiece. So I will show you that here. Okay, so that was making the centerpiece. After that, I had to gather all the colors and the zippers and whatever because I wanted to stay on theme. That all was found and got in. That probably took a couple months, I would say. And then I did put the bag together. I believe I made the outside first because it's the easiest of this bag. And then I did the lining. And then I stopped. That was it. That was all I did. And the bag sat in 2 pieces for months. I'm not even joking, months. Probably 6 months. If not a little more. So it stayed that way pretty much until the week of I needed to drop it off. I had to drop it off the first week of February, the Saturday, I believe. I can't remember what that was, but yeah, something like that. So I had the week to finish it up. Basically with this bag, I have trouble with the zipper, and I shouldn't say I have trouble with it. It's just a little bit, okay, you got to do this. Put the zipper on. And that's where the bag stopped, was me putting the zipper on. So, but in total, I think it was about 3 hours for me to finish the bag totally, like the bag chain, the zipper, sewing the lining in, flipping it out, and doing the top stitching and everything. It was only about 3 hours total because I go slow. And then the bag was done. I had to make the handles too. There was no handles, so I had to make those. So yeah, it was about 3 hours total for everything to finish it. The bag charm took the longest because it was kind of last minute. Even though I had the beads and had a thought of it, I actually didn't have the chain, so I had to go shopping for the chain. It ended up being a necklace chain that I took apart, and the clips that I used on it to clip on was actually a keychain type deal, so I had to take the keychain apart because it was the perfect color. So I took the keychain apart and used the clips. So that was like the longest part of the entire thing, was just getting the supplies for the bag chain. And yeah, it was finished like the day or so before I needed to drop it off. But yeah, that's a ADHD person for you, right up until the last minute. Almost. Yeah, so that was that. This bag, it will be for sale. It's going to be about $350. The time and effort that went into it. So if you're interested, I will leave my information below. Give me a message. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. But yeah, I really enjoyed making the bag, and I absolutely love it. It's my favorite bag I have made to date. And of course, now that I won Wibbins for it, it's definitely my favorite bag. Yeah, I'll put some photos and stuff here so you can see it at the fair. But yeah, I honestly didn't film anything when I went to the fair because I wasn't expecting it. I was just wanting to go see it out in the wild and to see everyone else's stuff, and boom, there was ribbons. So yeah, but I really enjoyed the experience. It was kind of pretty much hands off. Once I dropped it off, it was out of my hands. So, you know, it was pretty easy to do. So next year, I already have a plan for next year because honestly, it's really fun to do. And I just want to show off my bags. So even if I just gotten this, I would have been so happy about it. But anyways, yeah, I have a plan for next year already. But yeah, that's me entering into a county fair and winning ribbons for the first time. These are going to go in a shadow box with photos of the bag. And yeah, it's gonna go on my wall. I never thought I would have that before. So anyway, it's been a cool experience and I enjoyed the whole thing. But yeah, that's the story. So I hope this video was a little bit enjoyable. There's a lot of talking because, again, this is very much not a video that I was going to make, but here we are. Again, the bag is for sale. So all my information is down below. If you're interested, drop me a message. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will try to post a little bit more on this channel. I feel like I say that every time I post a video, but I do have a small business and my small business does have its own channel. So I do tend to post over there more now than my personal channel because personal and business kind of all mesh together, quite honestly. And yeah, so go follow my business channel too. You'll see more of me. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.